Ex-Con Media.
Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you tapping in, man. Listen, for months, years rather, I've been telling people, stay out of prison, stay out of jail, stop breaking the law, stop doing this, stop doing that. Also, what I've been saying is that if you go in, no matter how big or small the crime may be, it is not guaranteed that you are going to come out alive. Case in point.
New at 9, 3 inmates have died in a possible riot at a Georgia prison. Authorities say that another dozen inmates got hurt this afternoon at Washington State Prison over in Davisboro. The sheriff says that several major fights ended up breaking out. He says everything is now under control, and the other agencies are helping ensure that all inmates are accounted for.
All right. If you're just not hearing this, in Georgia, there was a riot in Washington State Prison. And these three right here, these three inmates right here got unalived. Now, listen, this is the only prison riot that the general public is hearing about. From what I understand, it is a lot of riots going on in Georgia state prisons right now. It's a lot going on in and around the state in Georgia state prisons. All them level 5 camps is going down like crazy right now. All right. These three inmates lost their life in the midst of a riot. Who knows what the circumstances were? Take a listen at the story on this inmate right here. This inmate right here. This is the point that I was trying to make about this one right here. All right. Imagine going to prison, getting a 10-year sentence. 10-year sentence. Today is Monday. Guess what happened to this guy right here?
He was going to be released from that prison in Washington County, catch a bus here to this Greyhound bus station, and start his new life. But he was killed 4 days before his release.
He did 10 years in this prison, and he didn't make it home.
Home. It's where 42-year-old Jimmy Trammel expected to be Wednesday after 10 years as an inmate with the Georgia Department of Corrections for felony burglary charges.
He was going to be taking the bus back here, and he needed to be picked up from the bus station. And I was going to pick him up from the bus station, but I didn't get that chance.
According to Aquinas, his brother Jimmy Trammel was killed Sunday as fights broke out in the Washington State Prison in Washington County. Trammel is one of 3 inmates who were killed. The Department of Corrections saying Ahmoud Hatcher and Teddy Jackson are the other 2 inmates. At least 13 other inmates and a corrections officer were injured. Aquinas got a call from the warden in the early hours of Monday morning.
She just said he was involved in the altercation and he lost his life.
For Aquinas and Trammel, the past 10 years have been rough.
See, that's what I gotta get you folks to understand. And I think his parents, during the course of his 10-year sentence, both of his parents died, if I'm not mistaken, while he was in prison for 10 years. This dude had 4 days left. Today is Monday. He was supposed to get out on Wednesday. That's in 2 more days. Some kind of altercation happened because, like I said, in the Georgia State Prison at them level 5 camps, it is going down. It's going down. All it is really, from what I understand and what I'm hearing, is going down at most of the prisons. The only one who probably really getting a break is the county camps, because them folks go out on detail every day and they get to make, different moves, this, that, and the third. And they ain't got no reason to be violent, carrying no shanks around and stuff like that, man. Let me tell you something. It's some dudes walking around with shanks that are longer than knives on the street. Okay. I'm telling you now, they walking around with straight up machetes and they ready to use them. You got people in the prison system that don't care about anything in life. They are condemned, a lot of them, most of them not coming home, and they are guaranteed to try to make your life a living hell every single day. This is not no joke. This is not no joke. A lot of you young cats, y'all gotta go in there. You gotta join a gang. You gotta do stuff that you don't want to do. It's going down. I advise you to take the road of, if you mentally competent, go to school, get a GED, do what I'm doing now. Use Coursera, edX, get you some education. Educate yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you got to do to stay out from behind them walls, because I'm telling you now, man, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, I don't care if you had 2 or 3 weeks. Some people go into the Fulton County Jail for a couple of days and don't make it out. That is always a possibility. I say it on the channel all the time, accountability. You cannot blame anybody for what happens to you if you have the decision to go right and then you go left instead. You can't blame nobody. You can't blame mama. You can't blame circumstances. You can't blame the economy. You can't blame anybody. If you got to go catch you a spot up under the bridge in I-20, I guarantee, up under the highway in a homeless camp somewhere, if you got to catch a spot out there, I guarantee is way better off catching a spot in a homeless camp than going to some of these prisons, because any given day your life can be taken away from you. Why put mama through this? Why put your daddy through this? Grandmama, she at the end of her time. You know what I'm saying? While I was in prison, my grandmama passed away. While I was in the county jail, my father passed away. In prison, my grandmother and grandfather passed away like probably 50 days apart while I was in prison. You know what I'm saying? Listen, people, y'all better make better decisions. I need you to let that sit. All you mamas out there with these young YNs that don't want to listen, y'all need to be showing them this video. Let this sit. This guy had 10 years. This one right here, he had 10 years. He almost made it to the door. He lost his life 4 days shy of coming home trying to change his life. Y'all better. Thank you for tuning into XCon Media. Go right ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hurry up!